Ramadan Mubarak. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. As a follower of the Most Honorable Muhammad, and as a student of the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan, I greet you with the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Juz 28 is comprised of 9 surahs, from chapter 58, which is the pleading woman, to chapter 67, which is the kingdom. As I read through Juz 28, I reflected on and could not help but reflect on chapter 61, which is called the ranks. Allah says in this particular chapter, verse 2 through 4, "O you believe, why I say that what you do not is hateful in the sight of Allah to say that what you do not. Surely Allah loves those who fight in his way in ranks." The scholar says that these ayats describe those people around the Prophet, peace be upon him, who were prone to exaggerating and lying about their bravery on the battlefield. Similarly, you affirm for yourself a role in the struggle for racial and economic justice in America. Have you done what you say? In the Holy Quran, chapter 33, verse 15 and 16, it says, "And they indeed had made a covenant with Allah before, that they would not turn their backs, and a covenant with Allah must be answered for. Say, flight will not profit you if you flee from death or slaughter, and then you will not be allowed to enjoy yourself but a little." Islam has a social responsibility and mission attached to it. We are so accustomed to disguising ourselves to others, but in the end, we become to ourselves disguised. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Show me a man in the circle of people that he'll be around, and I can tell you all about that people." Upon further reflection, Surah 61, the ranks, is taken from the injunction to the Muslims to fight in the defense of the faith in ranks for the preservation of the very life of the Muslim community. As a Muslim in America, I'm not ashamed to admit, to make a difference, I must first decide to be different. Because a man is known by the company that he keeps, also his character reflects the books that he reads. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said in his last sermon, "O people, lend me an attentive ear. I know not whether after this year I shall be amongst you again. Therefore listen to what I'm saying to you very carefully, and take these words to those who could not be present here today." And upon further reflection, I realized that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he said these words, America was a wilderness. However, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, instructed us as Muslims to take this Holy Quran to people who have not yet heard it. And upon further reflection, Surah 64, which is entitled "The Manifestation of Losses," warns the disbelievers of the evil of their consequences, but it exalts the believers to continue their march towards spiritual advancement. And upon further reflection, even amongst evil people, Allah provides a conscience. The Holy Quran, chapter 64, verse 2 says, "He it is who created you. One of you is a believer, and one of you is a disbeliever, and Allah is seer of what you do." As Surah 64, the manifestation of losses, describes the losses for the disbelievers, it also describes the losses for the believers if the believers are remiss in fulfilling their obligations. America is a modern Sodom and Gomorrah. And I don't want to be like Lot, peace and blessings be upon him, who lived so long amongst evil people and was so content amongst unevil people or ungodly people that he was no longer a believer witness for Allah, because he allowed his environment to shape him instead of him shaping his environment. And upon further reflection, the Prophet, life, peace and blessings be upon him, had compromised to the point that he was almost useless to Allah. And when he finally made a stand, no one would listen. Have you too become useless to Allah because you are too much like your environment? Ramadan Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum.